What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. BJ the Chicago Kid has released his sophomore album titled In My Mind. And I gotta say, I was very excited to hear this project. He's got plenty of mixtapes, and he released his debut album independently back in, I believe it was 2012. And he's had a long career. I mean, he's been doing it since about 2006. He was a backup singer for Mary Mary. He's been on records with Kanye West, David Banner, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Kehlani, and a bunch of other people. So now him getting his own album out now through Motown is a really good idea. But I gotta say, honestly, I don't feel like the album is anything spectacular. I think here's my opinion on the album. I think it's flashes of brilliance here and there. Flashes meaning like, songs here and there that are just ridiculously amazing. And you're just like, wow, he came up with this. But then there's other records that just don't really, hit as hard. They're just there. I feel like the second half of the album is full of that. The first half of the album feels a lot more creative. I mean, you have records like Church, and the hook on that is memorable, even if the guest features aren't. And I think maybe I'm judging Church unfairly. It has a Chance the Rapper and Buddy on it, and coming off of Chance's Ultralight Beam verse, it's kind of unfair to judge, Chance on that level here. But I really wasn't too big on his guest feature, and just the guest features in general. I don't feel like a lot of them add too much to the songs. You got Kendrick Lamar on the new Cupid, and the verse is not bad, but it's not particularly like up to par with what Kendrick can deliver. You have Big Crit on the Resume. The Resume is probably one of my favorite records on the album because of the concept. Like, here's BJ singing about giving his resume to a woman to get that job done, to get her in bed, like relating the whole, job to sex and things of that nature. And I thought it was a really good concept. But Big Crit's presence on the song really didn't do anything. He just does the little intro. So, like I said, like a lot of the guest features are just kind of expendable. They're just, there, but they're not necessary. Another record that I really liked was Shine. I think it's beautiful, slow, uplifting music. Like, when I shine, we shine together. Stuff like that is really where BJ shines. And I think the whole album as a whole is diverse. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, some of the songs just kind of, they're just there. When you have a record like The Resume, and then Shine, and then Woman's World, you have these records, and then you have other records that just don't, they're not up to par with that. And I think that's the main issue within my mind. Kind of talking about Woman's World a little bit more. I liked it because it sounds like something R. Kelly did with When a Woman Loves. I know he's not the first person to emulate that style, but when I hear that type of style, I think R. Kelly first, just because he was the last person to really do it like that. But overall, In My Mind is not a bad album. It's not spectacular. Like I said, I love the phrase, there's just flashes of brilliance here and there. I think BJ the Chicago Kid is capable of delivering a higher level of album. But I don't think In My Mind is that definitive project. Like, if somebody asks you, hey, what project should I listen to from BJ the Chicago Kid? I don't think In My Mind is the one that I would recommend the most. But I would love to know your thoughts on BJ the Chicago Kid's In My Mind in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.